Good afternoon, everyone. We will tackle about the application of security theory in the issue of the plight of Uighurs, along with my group mates, Indrina, Enriquez, Hinking, and Guanco.
Noon everyone, I'm Nina Rica Guanco and I will give a brief background about the issue. The Uyghurs, alternately Uyghurs, are a Turkic-speaking minority ethnic group originating from and culturally affiliated with the general region of Central and East Asia. The Uyghurs were forcibly detained in re-education camps for practicing their religion and culture. Hundreds of camps are located in Xinjiang. The Uyghurs are recognized as native to the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region in northwest China.
Greetings to everyone. I am Jomar Gupana and I will answer the question, applying the concept of securitization theory. Is it really an issue of a national or state security, or an issue of a human security? The plight of Uyghurs is a national security policy because it is not naturally given but designed by the politicians and decision makers.
Good day. I am Luis Indrina and I am here to answer two questions. Security from what and security by whom? Security from the domination of Uyghurs' identity. Chinese government intention is clear that they want to get rid the domination of Islam and wanted to get rid the Uyghurs' ethnic heritage to achieve peace. The Chinese government needs security in order to control the Uyghurs because some of them are starting to join terrorist groups that oppose the Chinese government. This national security is by the Chinese government and President Xi Jinping. They hold the power to hold the lifestyle of every Uyghur since China is buying the silence of many nations involved, which will receive loans with millions of dollars to develop structures, railways, and pipelines, and this may be enough to make them turn a blind eye to the plight of the Uyghurs that no one is speaking out, particularly in Islamic world.
As the Chinese government has detained 1 to 3 million Uyghurs, contradictory and religious minorities living in northwestern China, in detention camps and other facilities, and reportedly suffered maltreatment, torture, and forced labor. Many detainees have been arrested for pointing out the freedom of speech and the right to religious belief. It has been reported by their relatives abroad that many people are still competitive. This legislation cannot correct the suffering of people who are missing, tortured, and ill-treated in Xinjiang and other areas. It is important to step in facing the serious violations committed by the Chinese Communist Party and holding them accountable.
These people are systematically oppressed by their own government.
Breaking images separating mothers from their children.
They live in a police state where they're monitored by one of the most advanced and intrusive surveillance systems in the world. In 2014, a group of Uyghur terrorists went on a stabbing rampage in Kunming railway station, killing 31 people. This was one of several attacks that fueled the government's hostility towards the Uyghurs.
The Chinese government likens Uyghur to cancerous tumor. Uyghur Islam as a mental illness.
Relations between Uyghurs and Han Chinese in Xinjiang have been tense for years. An eruption of violence in 2009 led the Chinese government to step up security. But it wasn't until Xi Jinping came to power that China really tightened its grip on the Uyghurs.